So you've had a strange schedule again, Theo, a bit more of a break now. What's the mood going into the game against Atlanta, the only home game, as you know, in the month?
Yeah, like you said, it's a home game, so it's a very big opportunity for us to gain points. And we felt that the past couple of games since coming back from the break have been positive. The last game against New York City, we've obviously given up some cheap goals, but if you look at the entire game itself, I thought we had some good moments even in that game, so that's a loss. And then the other two, I think everybody could see that we were a group that looked gelled and fighting together and committed and engaged and everything like that. So we're trying to continue to show that form. We've been working hard in training this week, and it's been a good week for us. So yeah, we're looking forward to the game tomorrow.
It's your first look at Atlanta this season. What are you expecting from them tomorrow?
Well, we know Atlanta have some great individual players. They're a group who have a lot of experience, a lot of players who've played in Europe for some very big clubs, and so we're not underestimating them at all. Obviously, they've been in a situation themselves. This season it hasn't been easy. However, we know that they have a very strong group, and we're ready. We're ready to go up and fight against them and compete.
It looks like you found your feet, you're comfortable with the club now. The club's looking for you to create offense, and you're able to showcase your skills. Do you feel that way?
Absolutely. Yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable. I feel a lot more settled in now, especially now in compared to the beginning. But yeah, that's what I do. That's why I'm here. That's why the club brought me in to do these things. So I'm happy that now I've started to show what I'm capable of doing, and I'm looking forward to proving this more because I have a lot more to show.
You're no doubt trying to stay in the moment, but do you think about what might happen next season?
Absolutely, I think everybody does. Even though we might not say it sometimes, of course, that's going through everybody's heads. We're all human, so at times, of course, but the key is to take it one day at a time, and that's what I'm doing.
Do you want to stay here, Theo? It seems like you've settled in nicely. I mean, is this a place you can envision yourself being here long term?
Definitely. This is a place I envision myself in. I've been here before.
Right.
And yes, that's to answer your question, I would like to stay here because it's my hometown.
Right.
I have everybody here, and especially the club. This is a club I love so much, so I would really like to stay here.
Is there a sense of urgency within the team because it's I think there's 14 games left, so time is kind of slowly ticking down, right? There's not much sort of room for error at this point. Is that feeling sort of somewhat palpable amongst the players that hey, we got to get this right and quick?
Absolutely, I think it's a pressure on everybody's minds. However, if you think about it too much, I think that can ruin everything. If you think about the situation that we're actually in, we have a good group of players, and even though there's been times where it hasn't come together, we know that this can change at any point, especially with this league. It's chaotic. Any team can beat any team. And now, like I said, these last 3 games, we've looked alive. We look sharp. Of course, the New York City FC games, we had our moments where we switched off. But all in all, I think we look like a better side now, especially since the break. Like I said, and this is something I spoke about previously. Everybody needs a break, and especially in the first 2 games, I thought we looked very strong, confident, and willing to do everything right. So we had that energy, and we're looking to continue doing that. I know there's 14 games, but we're going to be looking to show that in these next 14 games.
How is the connection going with Ula? Judging from that video of you guys driving to work together, it sounds like you guys get on.
Yeah, we do. He's a very good friend of mine. Yeah, we have a good relationship. We're obviously in the same place together. We live in the same place, live in the same building. And so yeah, Ula's, for me, he's not just a teammate. So I consider him a good buddy.
Just sort of getting back to the future, have there been any talks with the club about, hey, they're definitely going to bring you back, or is that sort of still to be ironed out, still to be determined?
Honestly, I don't know anything, and I can't speak on this right now because I'm in a situation where I don't know.
Right.
So, like I said to you, I would like to stay here ideally, but I have 14 games to show why I want to be here and why I deserve to be here.